to that is coming in right now. I request you to stay on with us. We're now learning that in Gaza, Palestinians were seen fleeing the Saftawi neighbourhood of Jabalia, moving south towards Gaza City as Israeli forces have intensified operations on the city outskirts. This comes even as the humanitarian crisis continues to escalate, with the UN warning of a famine. Let's in fact listen in to what one of the Gazans has had to say.
وين نروح وين نيجي يا عالم؟ خلص بكفي ارحمونا، والله تعبنا، اولادنا صغار، لا قادرين نحمل اولاد ولا قادرين نحمل اغراض ولا قادرين نمسك اي شيء. وين نروح؟ في مكان امن في غزه نقعد فيه.
Meanwhile, Israeli tanks and troops were spotted near the Gaza border with thick plumes of smoke rising from within the enclave. Now, the military of Israel says that it has re-entered the Jabalia area in recent days in order to dismantle militant tunnels and solidify control. Mr. Rohan Gunaratne is still with us on the broadcast. Sir, we've gotten fresh information that the Israeli troops are now in Jabalia. They're moving south towards Gaza City, even as forces have intensified their operations in the city outskirts. Meanwhile, we do know that the US is also keeping a very close eye on these particular developments. What role do you think the US has? Can the US convince Netanyahu in order to maybe not escalate even further? Is it in their interest to do so? Because there are several allies of Israel, from European countries to even Australia, who are now calling out the dire humanitarian crisis that is taking place in Gaza.
United States under President Trump is supporting Netanyahu's plan for the dismantling of Hamas and the other terrorist groups in Gaza. There are still 2 brigades of Hamas that is active, and IDF is determined to dismantle those 2 brigades. So we will see in the next few days stepped up Israeli operations, because Hamas refused a request for a comprehensive deal, meaning release of all the hostages and surrendering and disarming itself. So we will be witnessing more intense activity. There will be, of course, Hamas deaths, but also, unfortunately, there will be many civilian deaths in the coming days. What is important is for countries like the UAE, Jordan, and other countries that have airdropped food and other relief supplies to continue to do so, so that there will be no humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza.
Indeed, and taking a bird's eye view also of the situation, I also want to talk about the northern front and the war that has been raging on as far as Lebanon is concerned as well. Israel did give an ultimatum to Lebanon in order to ensure that the Hezbollah is disarmed. The US also spoke of talking to authorities in Lebanon in order to draw up a plan by the 31st, but now a US envoy Tom Barak has cancelled his trip to southern Lebanon after there were certain supporters of the Hezbollah who had come out to protest his visit. Do you think that such a plan could catalyze in the near future? Because Hezbollah has come out and stated that they are not going to be disarming themselves.
Yeah, you're correct. Tom Barak just now cancelled the trip to Lebanon, but I want to tell you that the United States is fully engaged in building the capacities and the capabilities of the Lebanese military, so that the military can take on the Lebanese Hezbollah. Of course, Israel will continue to strike any build-up of Lebanese Hezbollah, especially in southern Lebanon. But there is overall positive movement, good news in Lebanon, that is the Prime Minister and the President and many political leaders want to build a post-Hezbollah Lebanon, meaning they have minimized the Iranian influence that funded Hezbollah and create a Lebanon that is free of Hezbollah military capabilities.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Gunaratna, for taking our time.